I went to boot camp in Germany. Hold on. I ain't lost.
There's only two places you go to boot camp in the Marine Corps. When's the Marine Corps birthday?
Why you pushing me?
Everybody in the Marines knows the Marine Corps birthday.
I know. But why? What make you think I'm lying?
Nobody in the Marine Corps
Okay,
knows.
excuse me. I'm lying. Did you say I'm lying? I'm lying. You ain't even know what the hell you talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You don't know what the hell I know. You don't know what I know.
Hey, Rob.
Lindali's been here for a couple weeks. You know, he claimed he was a Marine, but he doesn't carry himself like a Marine. He doesn't talk like a Marine. You know, things aren't adding up. Marines are very prideful, you know. We don't take lightly to you claiming that you're a Marine.
Talking to me, man. Talking to me. Stop talking to me, man. You bitch ass.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll beat that white boy ass, man. And I ain't got to
I'm not gonna talk to you about it. I'm gonna talk to you about, you know, about the Marines. Like, I actually made this. Yes, I did. Right here.
I know that when you go so
That's because you're coming in here, you're offending me.
I don't know if
You can't even answer simple questions. I'm asking you.
I asked the question. I'm done.
Hey, listen, man. Hey.
Keep walking away. Keep walking away.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
You can't
I've
tell
lost
me
so many friends.
Let me tell you something.
Claiming a title.
I ain't claiming no title. You go and
Tell
check
me
my
the Marine
record.
Corps
I just
birthday.
told you, man.
Tell me the Marine Corps birthday.
I told him, man.
Tell me the Marine Corps birthday.
I just told him.
Tell me.
I told him.
Tell me.
I'm done, man.
The whole time I was like just waiting for the second that the whole place was gonna explode. That's how easy it is in this situation for something to escalate, a misunderstanding, just to completely escalate into violence.
It was difficult to listen to those guys disrespect the Marine Corps and the military. But I knew if I got physical at that point, I would have half of the pod trying to fight.
So what year was the Marines, man? He was like 1970 something, and I was just like, I just shaking my head. He's like, okay.
Lindell has not admitted that he was not a Marine, but everybody in here knows he's not. So, mission accomplished.
Got spark, bro.
breakfast?
Huh?
Get some good with breakfast? Yeah, man. Early. We got early. Where's that last tray, please? Here's the last one right here.
There's no sense in getting mad about it. Brian gave me half his tray and didn't ask for anything in return, didn't expect anything in return, so I think that's just one of those ways where Marines always take care of each other. He was willing to give me half his chow to make sure that I didn't go hungry.
We are Marines till the day we die.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Exactly.
I have no doubt in my mind that a big part of the reason Brian has gotten involved in drugs is a form of self-medication. That's not to excuse it, and that's not to say that it's right, but I can definitely see where it comes in.
Me and this guy here got the same name. Damn near the same tattoo on the right arm, and the same military background, so.
John Thomas, he is a interesting character.
Actually, yeah, his wife sent me some money. Yes, his wife sent me $50, I think $50.
$50 in comes and he got my medications yesterday, too.
Did he pay you back?
Not at all. No, he's continued to mooch off of me. But I think because of the military relationship, there's definite camaraderie there that we have.
Hey, close that. Close the door, man.
They're insane about getting all the doors shut so they can turn on the TV for whatever reason. But it's kind of an FU move, you know, by shutting the door right there. It's like, I've been telling you to shut your door, and now I'm gonna shut it for you, punk. So John started mouthing off to him. I just stood there.
Who are you talking to, bro?
John took his shirt off. Sims took his shirt off, but wanted to go back behind the stairs.
Come back here, bro. Come back here. Bitch ass cracker. No, right here in front of everybody.
John was like, nope, we're doing it right here in front of everybody. You know, nobody was gonna back down.
Bitch ass cracker. I don't give a
Hey, John, put your shirt back on. Up to the back, man. Lock the door down.
Well, neither one of them engaged each other.
I didn't do anything to you.
John is putting a big target on himself.
They together. They both name is John Thomas.
So I'm concerned that, you know, I'm gonna be the collateral damage because I'm so close to him.
They together, bro. You tripping.
He flips over his wrist, and I see his armband, and his last name's Thomas. I'm thinking, like, holy this guy's got the same name as me. John Thomas? Wow. So he's my brother from another mother type deal.
Yeah, so eventually, like when you get out or whatever, we're gonna do like double dates with our wives and whatnot, trade them for the night. Or,
I don't ever want to see you again.
I don't blame you.
He's a former Army Ranger who is here on some, I'm not sure exactly, he's got a few different stories about why he's here.
I'm actually here on a charge of theft by taking of an automobile that just so happens to be my wife's.
I was apparently on property that I wasn't supposed to be on, and they said, hey, you're going to jail. Roger that. I've been here 2 weeks waiting to go back to court on a criminal trespass and a bond of $17,500.
I don't know what part of his story, if there's any truth to anything.
On a misdemeanor or criminal trespass, I got no business being here right now. With a bond, it's going to cost $2,500 to get out of jail.
I broke my ankle one time, and John was the actual medic that actually first responded to me.
Well, I'm pretty impressive considering I've never been to Afghanistan, so.
He doesn't remember it. And I've tried to tell him detail for detail, but I know this guy. Once you see a face, there's certain things like you don't forget about it.
If he did do a tour in Afghanistan, he must have hit his head really hard because that may explain some of his behaviors. He's pathological with his lying.
I was in the same outpost the night that the Navy SEALs went and got Osama bin Laden.
Pathological for sure.
Yeah, you've mentioned also to me the unwritten rules of like, you know, somebody calls you a bitch, you've got to do something.
Oh, that's a word. Yeah, you don't use that word. I don't know.
No, if somebody calls you a bitch, you have to do something where people are like, man, you're just going to take that? Maybe you are. That's something I really don't want to get tied up in.
Let's have him go out there and call somebody. Let's just set up.
That'd be an awful idea. My overall experience with my bunkmates was that they are the most seemingly stable people in the entire pod, and I kind of lucked out. But there are also troublemakers, the more conflict-driven people.
Sit hard. We're winners, you got
Who is it? Garza and Trayshawn?
Garza goes to check out a pair of shoes. Trayshawn is trying to sell these shoes, and Garza's like, you know, these ain't worth what you're asking for. And Trayshawn was like, just get the f out of my face, bitch.
I'm gonna fight. What you gonna do? Dance.
Man, beat you ass every day.
You ain't beat me up.
I'm sad.
So you gonna stick your finger in my eye?
I'm sad, boy.
All right.
Go and try to grab me, pull him off, and then let him swing on me. Yeah.
Garza walks in to our cell, and I'm like, oh, it's over. And then it just wasn't.
Come on back down here, man.
What's up? No, come on. Come on, bro.
Trayshawn comes in, shirt off, pumping like, let's go right now. He's just ready. I'm preparing myself for extreme violence at this point.
Bro, listen, you ain't gonna sit there and run your mouth, call me a bitch.
I'm not going to step in on anybody's business unless it becomes mine. But if it spills over into me, I'm going to handle it.
Come on, man.
The right thing would be to stop someone from coming up to sneak up on Garza.
Come on, man, let him go. Don't have him swimming, D. Let him go. Let him go. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let me check you out, man. It's down.
Big this fight, Garza.
Yeah, it's broke, man.
That's hurt, bro. That's hurt. Make a fist.
I noticed there was a physical deformity in his hand.
Oh, that's my knuckle back here. Dang.
I'm a medic in the Army, but I've never seen a broken hand that bad in my life. I saw the knuckle was literally missing and it was here. Yeah, it's broke, man. And I tell him, you need to go to a hospital, but if you don't want to, and you don't want to go to the guards and you don't want anything to be known, I can do what I can do. And he says, let's go.
Open your hand up all the way. So I give you 7.
Go ahead, you're good. Just do it. I ain't tripping.
7 to 6.
Look at this, bro. Bro, oh my God. I ain't never.
We start trying to reset his hand, and it was pretty grimy. But the knuckle was way back here, and I helped guide that in.
I got some Advil down here.
It's set, man.
It won't move.
Did he really just do it? He really just.
Okay.
He really just did it. Bro, I've never seen it done, bro. You really did.
You want to know something? Just say something.
I believe Garza does respect me, at least trust me a little more now that I've been able to help him.
He reset it, bro. I swear to God he did. He just said, pop, pop, pop. My knuckle was back here, bro.
See, not luck out and have a bunkie like this?
Yeah.
It's one thing to have inmates respect you, but if you earn that respect by doing them a favor, it's only a matter of time before they ask for another.